If an app ever sends you to an address that doesn't exist on any map, don't take the job, because I did, and I'm still not sure I actually made it back. My name's Rick. I'm 29, and I've been driving for a food delivery app on the night shift for almost 2 years now. Night runs pay nearly double surge rate, so even though my girlfriend hates it, I kept the 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. slot in our town just outside Cleveland. The suburbs get a different kind of quiet after midnight. Porch lights click off one by one, the highway noise fades to nothing, and the only sound left is wind rattling through dead leaves in driveways. I knew this delivery zone like the back of my hand. Every pothole on Route 9, every gas station that stayed open late, every cul-de-sac where the cops liked to park and run radar. It was an ordinary Thursday in late October, a few days before Halloween. I just dropped off my last order around 1 a.m. and was about to head home when my phone buzzed with a new one. The app almost never pushed orders that late, so I was surprised, but the night bonus was too good to turn down. The pickup was a diner I'd never noticed before, tucked behind a strip mall I passed every night. The drop-off address was the strange part: 7 Hollow Creek Lane, past the old cemetery gate. I laughed, figured it was some prank order, but tapped for directions anyway. The map just showed a straight line with no street name at all, a red pin blinking in a patch of green that could have been a park, or could have been nothing. I grabbed the order. A bag of takeout, still warm, nothing unusual about it. The waitress behind the counter looked at me a beat too long and asked, "You're really driving out to Hollow Creek tonight?" I nodded. She didn't say anything else, just went back to wiping down the counter. I followed the GPS through streets I knew by heart, then it routed me onto a road I'd never driven, despite working this zone for a year. The road narrowed, the streetlights got sparse, then stopped completely. My headlights were the only light left, sweeping over rows of old stone walls covered in dead ivy. The temperature dropped hard, even for late October. A smell drifted in through the vents, not rot exactly, more like wet soil mixed with the smoke of a candle that just went out. I checked the dashboard clock. 1:47 a.m. The app still showed the order as in progress, 200 yards left to go. Those 200 yards took almost 10 minutes, because the road kept curving in ways that didn't make sense, stretching out longer every time I thought I was close. Then I saw it. A low stone wall, and behind it, rows of dark shapes standing still in the moonlight. A cemetery. Right next to the wall stood a small iron gate, hanging half open. A house number was painted on it by hand, crooked letters, number 7. I killed the engine and sat there with the food bag on the passenger seat, my heart pounding for no reason I could name. The app updated. Arrived at delivery location. I got out, knocked on the gate. No answer. I was about to call the customer when my phone lost signal completely, not dead battery. The screen was still lit, just 0 bars, nothing at all. Right at that moment, the gate creaked open on its own, just a narrow gap. Behind it wasn't a yard. It was an open stretch of overgrown grass, and in the middle sat an old wooden picnic table with an empty plate already set on top, like someone had prepared a spot and was simply waiting for the food to show up. I heard footsteps behind me, slow, even, landing on dirt instead of the pavement I was standing on. I spun around. Nobody there, but the footsteps kept going, moving toward the table now, even though I could see clearly that the yard was empty. The grass in front of the plate started to sink, like someone invisible had just sat down. Then a voice spoke, quiet, hoarse, like it came from a throat that hadn't been used in a long time. "Leave it right there." I don't remember setting that bag down on the table. I only remember running harder than I ever have in my life, not looking back once, until I saw the familiar glow of streetlights at the end of the road. I got home around 3 a.m., soaked in sweat despite the cold. The app showed the order marked, completed, with a 5-star rating and a comment attached. "Thanks, right on time as always." Here's the thing. I had never delivered to that address before that night. I deleted the app, switched to a different job, and never took another night shift again. But sometimes, on rainy nights, I swear I still hear the faint chime of a new order notification, even when my phone's completely powered off. Have you ever taken a ride, a delivery, or a call that still gives you chills when you think back on it? Drop it in the comments. Your story might be the next video.